If you're not rich, you haven't found your niche. What's going on, my high vibrational individual expressions of God on earth? It's your boy MT33, Master Teacher 33. Let's break down how to find your niche so that way you can get rich. Niche, my definition, is your innate, God-given gift. Bible says your gift will make room for you, take you before kings. It's not learned. It's innate. Your niche. A lot of people are looking for it. A lot of people think that you can go out and learn it. Your life experiences have prepared you for such a time as this. You have worth. You have value. But most people, they're not operating from their niche. So if you're not in your niche, you can't get rich. Rich for me is wealth, health, wisdom, great relationships, peace of mind, prosperity. Now that all includes what we call money. That includes the ability for you to, because one of the things that brings about peace of mind is the ability to be able to take care of yourself, to be self-sufficient. So if you're not self-sufficient, regardless of how much money you have, you're not rich. So rich is a mental, for me. Everybody's definition is different. But for the sake of the book and the class and my level of under and understanding, peak performance, the ability for you to solve problems, to find a need and fulfill it. So I'm naturally a people person. I'm naturally a talker. I'm naturally optimistic. I'm naturally a problem solver. I'm naturally a spiritualist. I'm naturally good-hearted. I'm naturally, I don't have to do anything to wake up feeling like all things work together for my good. I naturally want the best for you the same way I want the best for me, where we are operating in love, joy, peace, gentleness, meekness, and self-control. Naturally. I don't believe, nor do I endorse this thing called work. Hard work. That means you're outside of your niche. Hard work doesn't mean you don't have obstacles. Hard work means you're operating in fear. You're operating in anxiety. You're uncomfortable. You're stressed. Your cortisol levels, adrenochrome, everything is producing all of the negative chemicals instead of the positive feel-good chemicals. So that's negative for me. Most people go to work for money. They don't go to work to provide value. Money is value that has been stored and delivered after it's been discovered. Money is stored value that's packaged in the form of a product, service, information that benefits other people more than it benefits yourself. That's money. So I'm gonna go in my wallet, take out my money, give it to you if you can provide me with value. Value means I have a void. Value means I have a lack. Anytime there's a void, anytime that there's a lack, and you can't fulfill that void, you can't fulfill that lack, naturally, organically, you're going to get paid. You're rich. Most people try to go into a void instead of placing their niche in the void. So the first key is your niche. Your niche is God-given. It's not man-made. It's not learned. Sure, you can naturally add to the niche by getting an education, by having some life experiences. But that all adds to the niche. It doesn't create it. So your job is to over and understand the importance of your destiny and your diaconia. That way your performance is not based upon getting feedback from other people. Your performance is based on a desire to give. Because the key to success is give. And it shall be given. Pressed down, shaken together. Whatever degree that you give, that same degree is given back to you. So when you are operating in your niche, you have an unlimited supply because your electricity and your magnetite, or your electricity and your magnetism that activates the calcite, the magnetite, and the hydroapatite chemicals inside of the body produces electricity and magnetism. That simply means that when you're operating inside of your niche, your spiritual antenna is activated. Your body is producing all the feel-good chemicals like oxytocin, like serotonin, like dopamine. All of these feel-good chemicals make you attractive, makes you magnetic. So people are drawn to your purpose. It's not about your personality. It's about your niche. They know that you have the answer to their void. You can fulfill their void. So once you get into the void, once you become a void fulfillment specialist, when you become a subject matter expert, when you become an individual expression of God, when you become an ambassador of Christ, when you are able to plug and play, when you get to a place where I can plug you in and then everybody's life is better. Instead of you being an hindrance, instead of you being a liability, you become an asset. Bam, you're rich. But the key is for you to see your abilities. Confidence comes from clarity. So most people, myself included, because there's levels to the confidence wealth game. So that way you can see that you really can, and that you really have the solution that fills the void in somebody else's life. Not only based upon your innate attributes and characteristics, but also your life experiences, also your education. Everything has prepared you for this particular space. And so once you over and understand that, hey, I do have this ability, I do have this, that's my innate attributes and characteristics, that's my niche. So that's the number one problem. People don't see value in their niche. They don't see value in themselves. You are the solution to fulfilling the void in some other person or in some business. Because your attributes and characteristics, your life experiences, your education fills a void. There's a gap. There's a knowledge gap. There's something that's an obstacle that's between some business or some person's desire. But you got to be able to see it. You have to be able to see what God has designed and gifted you to be. It's great if other people can see it. I had somebody tell me yesterday, hey, it's not every day that I get to talk to a master teacher. It's not every day that I get to talk to a master teacher. I'm here while I'm getting my exercise in, taking time out of my day to share life transforming implementation. This information is so powerful, it leads to transformation. Everybody wants transformation. At the end of the day, people want to be productive. We need a step-by-step program, a proven system that takes me from point A to point B. If you can provide that step-by-step system, that program, it's not a course. I can get information from ChatGPT. So information is dead. Now, it's all about production. So this is a performance-based environment. Most people don't understand that. Your life is about overcoming obstacles. Naturally, your life, the quality of your life, is dependent upon you being able to overcome obstacles, being able to solve problems, being able to positively help somebody else across the street, since you're going across the street anyway. This life is about maintaining a positive mental disposition, regardless of what's going on externally. So money flows where energy and attention goes. So money is nothing more but currency. Currency is nothing but what you currently see. Currency is what you frequently see. Currency is what you frequent. If you frequently see and think negativity, you broke. Broke is a mental disposition. It's not a physical thing. Sure, it manifests in the physical, like all disease. Sure, disease manifests in the physical. That's not the cause, though. The cause of disease is dis-ease. It's unease. If you are uneasy, if you're feeling uneasy, if you're feeling concerned, if you're feeling anxiety, if you're feeling nervousness, if you're feeling stressed, those feelings come from not having a product, service, or information that allows you to overcome, to go through it, to go over it, to go under it, or to go around it. If you don't have that, you broke. Broke is a mental disposition. Broke is a temporary life experience to assist you with becoming and connecting with your niche. Your niche guarantees you to get rich. The smaller the niche, the faster you get rich. Your niche is your purpose. Your niche is your destiny. Your niche is the reason that you're here. Your niche is your confidence. Your confidence comes from your clarity. Your clarity comes from your consciousness. Your consciousness comes from your perception. Your perception comes from your awareness. Small awareness, small perception, small consciousness, small clarity, small currency. So if you have a small currency, it's because you have small clarity. If you have small clarity, it's because you have a small consciousness. If you have a small consciousness, because you have a small perception. If you have a small perception, you have a small awareness. If you have a small awareness, you have a small discernment. If you have a small discernment, you have dis-ease. You're disconnected from source. What's up, Brother Fennell? What's going on, my brother? I see you out there grinding and shining, man. Keep doing what you're doing, my brother. So once you get to the highest level of the game, you understand your niche. Your niche is your gift. The Bible says your gift will make room for you. Take you before kings. It's natural. It's automatic. It's organic. It's not work. It's play. When you watch a child, you ever seen a newborn? Well, not a newborn, but you ever seen a child like 2 years old, 3 years old, 4 years old, and they're going outside and they play. I remember my son Kendrick. He was a little kid. He would like to play under the sink. He would like to take apart things. He loved the process of putting things together and taking them apart. He was an engineer. So I'm watching him at play. He was born with this natural curiosity. My daughter Sheree, she would take the drapes off of the wall in her room and she would make clothing. She was very creative. She would put pictures on the wall. I was watching her at play. Now she's a designer for a big major company. When you look at your children at play, no such thing as work. Work is play. Work is a place where you go to play. See, we lost our childhood creativity. Now everybody goes to work for money. First thing they look at is how much I'm getting paid. Instead of look at, does my purpose, my destiny, my diakonia, my innate, God-given attributes and characteristically naturally fit with this company, with this person, with this place. Your niche will make you rich. I'm a performance, peak performance. I help people find their God-given purpose, destiny, diakonia. So that way every morning they wake up like a kid on Christmas Day. Brother Fennell, you know what I'm talking about, bro? Well, every day you wake up, you can't wait to get out of bed. You pop up because you're excited. Why are you excited? Because you want to go play. All of these adults, everybody's stressed out, Brother Fennell. Everybody's angry. Everybody's upset. Everybody's mad because they're being tormented by their own lack of clarity of purpose. Where purpose is not known, torment, mental torment is inevitable. Where purpose is not known, jobs that you don't like are inevitable. Nothing wrong with a job. As long as you can pay to be you. As long as you can pay to give your niche. See, my gift is I'm a truthologist. My gift, I'm a researchologist. My gift is I'm optimistic. My gift, the glass is always half full. My gift, I'm a spiritualist. My gift, I have discernment. My gift, I can see the good in a negative habit pattern. I'm here to uplift the spirit of humanity. That's why I'm doing this for free. I'm normally charged anywhere from $250 to $1,000 per hour just to talk to me. Why? I'm a master teacher. I know my worth. I know my value. Now, it took me a long time to get to this place. I was just like some of you, selling myself short because I lack clarity. Now that I know, so I'm not a believer I'm a knower. Belief is different from knowing. Knowing is different from belief. You know something after you've done it a plethora of times. I know how to drive. I don't believe I can drive. I know how to lose weight. I don't believe I can lose weight. I know. I know how to speak. I know human nature and human psychology. I know creativity. I know unconditional love. So, because I got personal experience, I've been expressing, exposing, and expanding my niche. And it helps other people level up their game because they get to be themselves. Ain't nothing in the world like waking up every morning and getting paid to play. Ooh, man. I don't know if y'all heard what I said. Let me say it again. There's nothing in the world like waking up every morning and getting a big fat check because you're in an environment where you are fulfilling a void. They need you, or they want you because they see you. Oh, come on, preacher. See, there's nothing like people seeing because you've proven yourself. Because you've been getting results for yourself and results for other people. What are the results? Everybody has a niche. You're life path 1, you're a leader. You're life path 2, you are an intuitor. You got discernment. You can see and you know things without study. You're 3, you're a creator. You're creative. You're 4, you're a stabilizer. You're a foundation. You're 5, you're an adventurer. You are an agent of adventure. You're an explorer. You're 6, like me, you're a communicator. Which is what I'm doing right now. And I'm getting paid for being a communicator. It's my gift. Get it? You're 7, you're an analyzer. You're a detective. You're an investigator. Just don't investigate your family and your boo-boo. Investigate, use your skills for people who want and value them. Ooh, 7, use your skills like in law enforcement. Become a chronologist. 7, become a systems analyst. If you're 7, go analyze stuff that needs to be analyzed. Not your family and your friends. If you're an 8, you're a good decision maker. You're an executive. You know how to execute. So if you're an 8, go out and plug and play. Find a job that needs an executive. If you're 9, you're a humanitarian. You like sophistication on a high level. If you're 9, you're royalty. You know you have elegance. You have style. So if you're 9, don't go to Hollywood. Go to the ghetto. Go to a place where there's a void, where there's a need for your level of sophistication. Poverty is just a lack of location. Poverty is a lack of knowledge of your niche. Poverty is misapplied and misaligned and misidentified nicheology. Become a nicheologist. You want to be rich? Find your niche. You want to be rich? Find your niche. If you need help, if you need assistance with finding your true God-given niche, holler at your boy. I got you covered. That's what I do for a living. I help people find a God-given purpose, destiny, and Diakonia. Go to DiakoниaReport.com. Make sure you have your Diakonia report. Go to MasterTeacher33.com. Click on the link that says Life Management System, so you can under, and understand how to manage your life. Why? You are fearfully and wonderfully made. God don't make junk. You've been designed and gifted for abundance. Yahushua HaMashiach came that you may have life, and life more abundantly. Abundance is your birthright. Holler at your boy. Let's go.